Alright guys, it's time to talk about Toncoin on the channel once again. Maybe actually for the first time. I'm not sure the last time we looked at Ton. Now there was some news today guys, and this is why you're seeing this pump. Now basically the Ton founder has, Pavel Durov, he has gotten his passport back. This allows him to leave the country at his discretion. Now if you remember, he was detained in August of 2024. And yeah, he was banned from leaving France, but now he has his passport back, guys. And Ton is pumping, so this is good news. I was getting a little bit worried, I have to say, about Toncoin, because you can see it went all the way back to about $2.35, guys. So I am pretty underwater on Ton myself. Actually, I think I bought it just slightly above $5. Now I've been staking it, so my average is slightly lower, the more I stake, of course. So let's take a look at this real quick, guys. You can see that Ton is actually breaking back into this Fibonacci zone here, and this is actually a good sign. Now keep in mind, this is the hour chart, guys, so this is not a daily or a 4 hour or something like this. Now we only have about 39 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. Let's put this on a 4 hour time frame because this is a little bit more reliable, I would say. Now yeah, you can see we do have two 4 hour candles that were not able to break into this Fibonacci, so a little bit concerning. There's still 2 hours 38 minutes basically on this candle before it closes. Now let's see if we can hold this level. It would be nice. I do want to look at the RSI. Let's just take a look. The RSI and the Stochh actually. Now, on the 4 hour time frame, this is actually overbought. So, not good actually on that time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. It actually is moving down on the Stochh. It is in normal territory. Now, it does look like it wants to curve back up though. It is overbought though on the RSI as well. So, and again on that time frame, not so great. 15-minute actually coming up pretty heavily here, and slightly pointed up on the RSI here. So yeah, it does look like this in the very short term wants to move up. But yeah, on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, not that great. On the daily, let's take a look here at these longer time frames though. On the daily, actually, it's getting to be overbought though on the Stochh RSI. Now the RSI still has room to grow, and still is pretty much in the middle, so that's not too bad. Now on a 1 hour time frame, let's take a not the 1 hour, 1 week time frame, I should say. Yeah, this is actually it doesn't go back that far, so it's really just started to print not too long ago. But it looks like it's in sold territory on the Stochh RSI, and it's just coming out of the oversold territory on the RSI. So that's not too bad either, I guess, but it just started printing this. So I'm not even going to look at the month because yeah, it's not old enough, I guess, for the monthly time frame. So okay, on the weekly and the daily, not too bad. Now these 4 hour and 1 hour, a little bit overbought, I would say. 15-minute, the very short term, it might pump a little bit. So it may cool down, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. I do think we can expect this to just take a little bit of a break. Let's just hope the break means that it just kind of goes sideways here and keeps this Fibonacci level, basically this yellow actually. We need to keep above the red, reaccumulation zone. So that would be the most ideal situation. We do have basically a V-shaped recovery though here. So that is also another thing that you do see a lot of, like a V-shaped recovery. That, signals some strength as well. So yeah, I mean, overall, Ton looks not too bad. Now, let's talk about the tokenomics. You can see I'm way down, guys. I don't have too much of Ton, but like I said, I bought it when it was over $5. My average cost here is, like I said, just over $5. Now, the thing that is a little bit concerning to me is that there is no max supply. But, are they going to dilute, forever? Will it be something like Solana? I don't know. But now, there is 5.1 billion coins that they've created. That's not too bad. I like to keep my coins like under about 10 billion. So total supply, only about half of, what I like to see. But circulating is still about half of that. So only about 2.48 billion are circulating. So that's not too bad. Now, all-time high is $8.25. So you're getting almost a 60% discount still. And yeah, it's not too bad, guys. All right, now let's take a quick look at Bitcoin here. As you can see, Bitcoin was on a long downtrend, guys, and basically it's gotten a W pattern here. You can see that this, little part of the W is higher than this part of the W over here, or this half we can call it. So that's actually a good sign. That means, this is a W pattern basically. Now, where this, target should be, let's just make a little measurement here. It's not going to be 100% perfect, but let's just say that this is kind of the breakout point because it's right here at this neckline. So I'm going to put it right here basically. And yeah, it basically would take us up to about $89,500. So I do think, let me get rid of this real quick. I do think if I zoom in, this candle right here was kind of a retest of this neckline. So that is good to see. We have gotten a little bit of a bounce here. Now, there still is about 3 hours on this candle, guys. We are above this just barely. I mean, we're about $200 above this right now as support. Now, keep in mind, basically, I'm looking at this on the 4-hour time frame at the moment, but this is a daily support for us. So we need to close this daily candle above this line. So you can see that basically from about the last like 5 days, we've hit this line like 4 times, and now we're finally breaking through it. So that's a good sign. Now, again, we are creating a CME gap too. So that in one side is not good. But yeah, we are breaking through this finally. So let's see what happens. Now, with Ethereum, I'm looking at this on a 1-hour time frame right now. We are just slightly above this Fibonacci level where we've been just for so long and trying to break through. You can see it tried so many times, and now it looks like it's finally getting above this, what is it, 19, let's say 40 or 39 level. And yeah, guys, I haven't marked off any daily time frames or weekly time frames, but the most important thing for Ethereum is basically to reclaim this trend line. Now let me put this maybe on let's put this on a weekly time frame. It's a little bit faster. So you can see that from June of 2022, this trend line has basically provided support, and we lost that trend line basically last week, guys. So that's probably the next biggest level to reclaim. But definitely, staying in this Fibonacci at least would be a start, and especially on a weekly time frame. Now, the week closes tomorrow night at midnight, of course, UTC. So we still have a while to go on that candle. So we're just slightly above the top of this, Fibonacci level. So anyways, guys, let's move on here. We do have the total market cap here, excluding Bitcoin, breaking into the 1.05 trillion territory now. So it is breaking this resistance at the moment. So let's see. Now remember, these green lines are weekly supports or resistances. So yeah, it looks like if we put this on a weekly time frame, this is actually a pretty bullish candle. I mean, you do have this long wick, and we basically just retested 970. And yeah, it looks like we're going to probably try to at least keep the 1.05 trillion level, I hope. Now we're just slightly above that, and we got 1 day and 3 hours, so let's see what happens. altcoins are pumping, and Bitcoin is not really pumping that much though, but altcoins are really pumping. So I do believe this weekend we're going to see this, go up a little bit more, and then we have 1.08 trillion to really work on next. Now, let's take a look at the dominance, guys. It actually is starting to come down. You do see it was making higher lows basically along the way. And yeah, I put this here earlier today. And yeah, let's see. I think I can delete this now. But yeah, it's going down pretty heavily at the moment. So this is the 4-hour time frame. Basically, it's been straight red candles. Except the last 4-hour candle where we had little, slightly green candle here, but yeah, it is just falling down now. So let's see where this goes. We got to break this trend line basically, and we have to break what, 60.46. Then I'll start to get a little bit excited, once again. So now the CME futures, we did close this yesterday. Now there still is a little bit of a gap. It's a tiny gap. It's not really significant. I wouldn't really worry about it too much, but it still is a gap. So now this closed at 84,405 on Friday. So if we go back to Bitcoin, it is at what, 84,300. Okay, so we are actually creating a gap to the downside, which is okay. So yeah, as long as we stay under that, I would be more comfortable than if we were above that. So anyways, let's move on. Now, the dollar index just kind of going sideways, guys. Pretty much all week it was just kind of sideways. So not much going on here. Now, liquidation heat map, guys, it's really one of the lowest I've ever seen, actually at 87 million only. I think people are starting to learn they just got to sit back and relax for a while, because yeah, things are going to start pumping really soon. A lot of things are just, oversold at the moment. Now, Bitcoin quarterly returns, still not that good, but under minus 10% at the moment. Ethereum starting to creep up slowly, but we end this quarter in like 16 days, guys. So yeah, being down minus 42% is not good. And if we go to the monthly return, it is just barely green for Bitcoin. But, hey, it was red for pretty much all month. So, yeah, this is a start. Now, the fear and greed went back up almost 20 points again. If you remember, okay, yesterday we were at 27, but the day before that, I think we were at 46 also, or 47. So, yeah, I mean, I don't like to see such a jump. Let's hope we don't, heat up too quick. But I actually expect that we will tick up a little bit more tomorrow, because this is the crypto market. It's not Bitcoin. This is crypto market. And, things are starting to look a little bit more positive with altcoins. Now, the altcoin season index, it says it's only a 22. I refreshed this right before the video, guys. And I'm a little bit surprised because my alts are pumping a lot of them. Now, if we look at the bull market peak indicators, still 0 from 30 are hit. It's still 100% hold, guys, so I'm not going to spend much time on this. Pi cycle top indicator, it's curving away. Now you can clearly see this is curving right now. So we are just prolonging the cycle, guys. So next week, let's see, not this week, next week, we do have, this is a long list here, but anyways, on Monday in America, I know we have some, let's see, we got core retail sales, we have the New York Empire State Manufacturing, so yeah, that's pretty much all we got on Monday. Tuesday, we do have some, I think, well, there's not much really going on Tuesday, actually. Maybe just some industrial production, really. And Wednesday, for America is just, it's really a dead day, actually. There's nothing, as you see here. Thursday, let's see, there is, oh yeah, we do have some Philadelphia Fed manufacturing. We do have jobless claims. That's pretty much it. And then Friday, I think, is another dead day, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's nothing really going on there. Now, interest rate decision, guys. 98% still believe we're not getting a cut. There's still 2% that are holding out hope. Crypto bubbles, well, looking a lot better, guys. I mean, this is, but it's not hard to look, good when we've been down so much, though. So, if we still look at the week, still pretty bad. If we look at the month, it's still horrible. But hey, at least this is starting to turn itself around finally. Now, if you're looking to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinondo. For example, if you have Bitcoin, just search for Bitcoin. There's a lot of places where you have deals and things. Be aware of the limits and things and the days you have to, lock up your coins. You don't want to get locked into a position that you can't get out of. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one.